Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and enjoy the content, please like and subscribe to see more. So today we're going to be talking speakers, specifically them ones. Well, around them, they're gone. So you can see from the thumbnail I put a picture of the old Punto speakers which were knackered. So you might have seen in the other videos I did have these speakers fitted already. These are a pair of Alpine a SPG 17C2s. Pretty good. I think they're about 190 watts each. Plenty of thump. You can see one fitted over in the door over there. But this is the stereo of the car. It is an old one and I don't think the amp is up to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewire these speakers by putting a new speaker cable in here, up through the door here, and then run it all the way back here. We're going to go to the boot of the car and we're going to run it to here. This is a Sony Explode amp. It's not one I had in the attic. I had a friend test it. It's working perfectly. So he fitted it and just quickly ran the speaker cable from the rear speakers to it to make sure all was working well, and it is. So the plan is to make up some new speaker cable. You're going to run it through the door here, along here, in under the seat, into the boot to the amp. So without further ado, let's go inside and get our speaker cable made. Okay, so we're back in the house now, and what you're going to need to do this is you're going to need speaker cable. So I've measured out the passenger and the driver side. This one here is the driver's side. It's slightly longer than the passenger side because the amp is on the passenger side of the car. So the driver cable has to go down the driver's side and across the boot. So that's a little bit longer. This is the passenger side here. It's a little bit shorter. But what else you're going to need is you're going to need connectors like this. Comes with a small little set like this. Different size connectors to fit on different size speakers, and then your different connections to fit on your amp. Whatever the connection might be you need, they're all in here. So I've already taken out what I need here. We have red for positive and then blue for negative on either end. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our crimper here, and we're going to put red onto the positive here. Push that in there. Before you put that in there, give the cable a little bit of a twist just to get the wire a little bit firmer, and then you're going to want to crush down. So you're going to want to use this piece, the little pointy piece, to crush down onto the open end. Put it in there, and then just give it a good squeeze, maybe in one or two little spots. Good crimp, and that's not going anywhere. Again, on the other side, a little twist, and this is our negative, so we're going to get a blue. And again, crimp down. Good squash. And that's not going anywhere. And as you can see, you've got your positive and negative, a wide and a thin, and that corresponds to the positive and negative on your speaker. The positive is a wide one there, and the negative one is the narrow. Now, that's the speaker end of the cable done. And on the other end, you're going to have your amp. So, positive again onto the red. So get the red, put it in here. Again, you're just going to crimp down. Squash it down so the wire doesn't come out. It's one done, it's not going anywhere. And the negative. Ooh, make sure you don't catch the other one. Crimp down good and hard. There will be a bit of resistance to this, don't be afraid to give it a good squeeze. Yeah. Oh no, that one fell off. Wait, let's redo that. Alright, I got the blue one back on, nice and crimped down. They're not going anywhere. Speaker end, amp end. Now we have to do the same with our other cable. We're going to do that, and let's get back out to the car. Okay, so I'm back out of the car, and let me just show you what I'm after doing. We have our speaker wire here. So this is going to go into our speaker. It's going up the door. This wire here, I could have ran it through here, but it's a little bit tight. So what I've done was I just ran it out the side there where that grommet is. In here, goes out this way. You took it all in behind your side skirt. All along here comes out this little hole in here. Took all along your side skirt, around here, in around your plastic trims. Over here is your cable. Run it in under your back seat. Just tighten it up there actually. Run it into your back seat, and out it comes here to connect onto your stereo. So let's get this cable a bit tidied up and connected, and we'll see what the sound is like. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in. And here is our original speaker cover. It's all on. Now, you never know they were changed. It is. One more thing to do. These 2 long screws. This one here. Is that the sun? It's good. Oh, sorry, the sill. One in there. And another one down here. So it is the next day. I had to stop because we had a pretty bad downpour of rain. So what have I done off camera? We've had to wire the 2 rear speakers, so here and here. I've had to wire them directly to the amp because when I wired the front in and done a bit of a test, I got nothing but static out of these 2. So there's obviously a break in the wire between here and the head unit. So I wasn't going chasing that, so I just wired them directly to the amp. It's 220 watts, they require about 30 each, they're only small, so there's plenty of power to go around. I've got the front wired in, connectors are all done up. I've done a couple of tests and this sounds great, so let's go up front and have a look. A little bit of tidy to be done in there, but I can do that now later on. So if we come up front. Okay. Turn the car on first. Now, what have we got? We have got a Sony mini disc player up top, and in here we have got a mini disc in there. I don't know what that is. So in here you've got your audio input and your audio output. So your audio output is going from the stereo to the amplifier, and that's powering the speakers. And your audio input is going to this lightning cable onto the phone. Now, to get that to work, you have to buy another box that plugs into the back of the stereo to fill the stereo to thinking that this is a CD changer. Plugs into where the CD changer goes, and then you've got your lightning cable and it updates this radio. So you hit source, FM, not using that. And then we've got CD, disc, track, and we're going to hit play on here. There you go. And we've got sound. This doesn't give you any readout here. Doesn't give you any readout there, but you've got your retro radio and you've got your new tunes. So hopefully I don't get a copyright strike on that. I don't think I will. So, and that's that. So that's our stereo all done and dusted. I have to do a little bit of tidying up in the boot as you saw, and then the car is good to go. So if you stuck around this long, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Best wishes.